Hello everyone, welcome once again. This is daily news analysis of 13th September 2018 and this is the content of today's video. You can see here, look, except the news number, article number 2, all you can read it from PIB as well. Okay, this is the first one. Cabinet clears new procurement policy. Then India's health report reads oars. Retail inflation eased to 3.69 in August. Center hikes ethanol price. Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs approves 100% electrification of broad gauge routes in Indian Railways. An archaeological survey of India discovers 254 copper coins belonging to medieval period in the premises of Khirki Marks in New Delhi. Okay, these are the content of today's video, and we will analyze one in turn. Also tell you what type of question can be asked from this topic. Okay, so be with us till then. This is the first one. Here we go. Cabinet clears new procurement policy. Okay, as I told you, you can read it from PIB as well. Okay, this is 12th September news of PIB. You can read it from there. Here's the news. The center has announced Rs 16,053 crore scheme to ensure farmers growing oilseed, pulses and copra actually get the minimum support price they are promised for their crop every year. Okay, and the umbrella scheme Pradhan Mantri Annadata Samrakshan Abhiyan was approved by the Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs on Wednesday. This is the umbrella scheme. In this video, we will be dealt with these two, this scheme and what is MSP. Okay, so let's start. The MSP, minimum support price, is a form of market intervention. Remember, it's a form of market intervention by the government of India to ensure agricultural producers against any sharp fall in prices. Okay, the minimum support price are announced by government on the recommendation of CACP, means Commission for Agricultural Cost and Prices. So in UPSC there was a question, what is the who set the price of agricultural produce? There was the CACP also. But remember one thing, that option was wrong, because CACP's duty only to recommend price. They cannot set the price. It is the duty of Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs, and MSP is announced and set by Government of India. Okay, so what are the crops covered under this MSP? Here you can see in total 22 crops are covered under MSP. 22 crops. Okay, they are divided. 14 crops from Kharif. Okay, 6 from Rabi crops. Okay, and 2 from other. In addition, MSP of Toria, D-Hugs, coconut are fixed on the basis of MSP. Okay, so here you can see the name of these crops. Cereals, 7 cereals. These are paddy, wheat, barley, jowar, bajra, maize and ragi. Pulses, gram, arahar, moog, urad and lentil. Okay, also oilseeds. Here the oilseeds, 8 oilseeds are covered. Also, except oilseeds, raw cotton, raw jute and copra, D-Hugs, coconut, sugarcane and VFCs also covered under this scheme. So UPSC can ask you which are the crops covered under MSP. Okay, so try to remember their name. Now the next one is PM Asha. This the full form of it, Pradhan Mantri Annadata Samrakshan Abhiyan. Okay, this is an umbrella scheme. This is an umbrella scheme, comprise 3 sub schemes. They are price schemes, price deficiency payment schemes, pilot private procurement, stock schemes. Now the question is, what is this price support schemes, this price deficiency scheme and pilot private procurement schemes? So here you go. These are price support schemes. You can see it here. Under the scheme, the physical procurement of pulses, oilseeds and copra will be done by central nodal agencies with the proactive role of state governments. Okay, physical procurement. Further, in addition, NFED, the Food Corporation of India, will take up PSS operation in states and districts. The procurement expenditure and losses due to procurement will be borne by the union government as per the norms. This is about price support scheme. Okay, remember the physical procurement took place under it, and it can be taken up to districts by FCI and NAFED, and the procurement expenditure and losses due to procurement will be borne by the central government as per the norms. Now, price deficiency payment schemes. Under these schemes, it is proposed that all oilseeds for which minimum support price is notified will be all oilseeds for which minimum support price is notified cover all oilseeds. Okay, this scheme does not involve any physical procurement of crops. Okay, any physical procurement of crops. This scheme does not involve this one. Okay, and the price support of the central government will be given as per the norms. So in the first one we saw that price support system given by the similarity between two price support system will be given by central government as per the norms, but the difference between these two, in the first one physical procurement took place, in the second one the physical procurement does not took place. Okay, so the next one, let's see what is this pilot private procurement stockist scheme. Okay, the cabinet decided the participation of private sector in procurement operation and needs to be piloted so that on the basis of the learning the ambit of private participation in procurement operation may be increased. Therefore, it was decided that oilseeds, the states will have the option to roll out private procurement stockist scheme on pilot basis. Okay, the pilot district and selected APMC will be cover one or more crop of oilseed for which MSP is notified. This is similar to the PSS scheme as it involves physical procurement. Okay, and the other details of these schemes. Here you can see the other details. The union government is working with a holistic approach of solving any issue rather than in fragments. Okay, read it from here, the others issues, and we will move to the next one. India's health report rates odds. Okay, this is the news published by jointly the Indian Medical Council Research and the Public Health Foundation of India and the Institute of Health Metrics in collaboration with Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. Okay, so the report said that Indians have registered 50% increase in the prevalence of ischemic heart disease and stroke over the period of 1990 to 2016, with the number of diabetic cases climbing 26 million to 65 million. Okay, and in the same period the number of people ailing from chronic obstructive lung disease went up from 28 million to 55 million. Look at the difference here. Okay, the state-wise data of disease burden showed that Punjab has been ranked at the top for the burden of ischemic heart disease, followed by Tamil Nadu, and West Bengal vice versa for diabetes. West Bengal topped with largest number of stroke cases, followed by Odisha, according to comprehensive analysis of several measures of non-communicable disease. Kerala was ranked at the top for the burden of cancer, followed by Assam. Okay, let's have a recap. So Punjab topped on ischemic heart disease, West Bengal topped on strokes, and the Kerala topped on cancers. Okay, on this disease basis. Okay, being overweight was found to be a major risk factor for diabetes. Okay, this is the cause of diabetes. This is the report, so make note on it. This is an important one, and it can help you to write answer in mains. Now let's see the next one. A retail inflation eases to 3.69 in August. As I told you can read it from PIB as well. Retail inflation cooled to an 11-month low of 3.69% in August, mainly due to a fall in prices of kitchen items, including fruits and vegetables. Officials data showed on Wednesday. Okay, the inflation based on consumer price index stood at 4.7% in July and 3.28% in August 2017. Okay, this is August 2017 report. CPI inflation was at 3.58% in October 2017 and has remained above RBI's target rate of 4% since then. The central bank has been mandated to keep the inflation rate at 4% rebel. Okay, slowing inflation in food prices, which make nearly half India's consumer price indexes, cancel out prices rises in imported goods and stemming from the weakness of rupee currency. Food inflation slowed to 0.29% from a year earlier against 1.37% in July. Okay, so from here, what type of question can be asked? What is inflations? Okay, just for you knowing inflation, the definition of inflation and types of inflations. Okay, and what should be, this is the main motto should be here for you. What steps should be taken to control the inflations? In every year in preliminary questions there are some question from this topic. Okay, who publish the various types of inflation reports? Again, this one also very important, so try to read out this, and we have discussed this on our last video, for see that. Okay, let's see the next one. Center hikes ethanol prices. Okay, so this is also a news from PIB. The center has hiked ethanol prices with a special incentive for ethanol directly produced from 100% sugarcane juice. Okay, now the question is, what is ethanol? You can read it from here. Ethanol, ethyl alcohol or ethanol can either be produced by direct fermentation of cane juice or from molasses, which is byproduct of the sugarcane manufacturing process. In India, ethanol can be produced only from molasses, whereas mills in Brazil produce ethanol directly from sugar juice. Ethanol can be used for potable, alcohol industry, chemical industry, as a biofuel in vehicles. Okay, in India, ethanol is consumed primarily by potable alcohol industry, oil making companies. Okay, for blending with petrol and chemicals industries. Okay, this is the information about ethanol. Now let's see the next one. Here you can see the importance of ethanol. So these are the importance of ethanols. These are the point. It can boost rural economy, it can drive energy independence, it can cleaner, and it can create a cleaner and green fuel. Okay, now the next one. Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs approves 100% electrification of broad gauge routes of Indian Railways. Okay, again a news from PIB. The Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs, chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi on September 12, 2018, approved the proposal for electrification of balanced unelectrified broad gauge routes of Indian Railways. The broad gauge routes comprises 108 sections covering 13,675 routes kilometer that will be electrified at a cost of 12,134.50 crore by 2021 to 2022. Okay, significance of the projects: it will save fuel bill, it will boost capacity and speed, ensure safety, reduce expenditure on maintenance of locomotive, and sustainability. These are the significance of the project. Okay, now next one. Archaeological Survey of India discovers 254 copper coins belonging to medieval period in the premises of Khirki Marks in New Delhi. Okay, so Archaeological Survey of India is under the Ministry of Culture, remember it, and the archaeological survey, the findings and they found 254 copper coins in the Khirki mosque. Okay, the mosque was built by Khani Jahan Junan Saha, the Prime Minister of Firoz Shah Tughlaq. Okay, so in your examination the examiner can ask question on Firoz Shah Tughlaq. Now try to find out the link between the question asked in the prelims or mains examination. All are related to somehow current affairs. If the examiner asks question on Firoz Shah Tughlaq, it is related to current affairs. So read the current affairs more attentively, then you can clear the examination easily. And the architectural features of the mosques. So in mains examinations they love to the syllabus. If you syllabus, the main examination, the syllabus is art and architecture of ancient and medieval India. So this is one of the important ones. So I put all the architectural features of the mosques. Read it from here. This is 2-storied mosques. Also the other information I have put in it. Read it and make note on it. Okay, and thank you for watching the video. Do subscribe to our channel. We will come up with